Hi, Soul Family. This is Ellen Red. For those of you that don't know me, I'm a twin flame and ascension guide and a DNA activator. I am the creator of several groups and pages online, including Twin Flame Initiates. And I'm coming on today specifically to answer a twin flame question. And the question came up 3 times this week, which is, can I recognize my twin flame from a photograph? And the short answer is, of course you can. There's infinite potential for you to be able to connect, and twin flames are going to come into each other's reality in lots of different ways. But the deeper answer is, it's more unlikely that you're going to actually recognize them from a photograph, as opposed to how it generally unfolds for a lot of twin flames, which is that it's more an energy thing. You're gonna recognize the energy in that person. And most twin flames, by the way, oftentimes aren't initially really attracted physically to each other when they see each other. It's more an energy thing. It's completely a spiritual connection and an energetic connection. So sometimes when you have the physical appearance or the visual, the earthly visuals, it can actually interfere with your ability to recognize the person. And that's why I believe that the spirit oftentimes will connect the two in a spirit realm first before they bring them into the physical reality, because the physical reality can cause so many distortions, just the way that our human mind works. So sometimes if you see somebody and you think they're attractive, you'll feel a lot of energy and you'll feel a lot of connection, and you'll feel the feelings of a twin flame oftentimes when you have that physical attraction. But that can actually be very misleading in so many ways, and that's usually what happens to a lot of us in our lives and our journeys with different mates that we date along the way, is that we can sometimes be attracted to somebody so much and feel so many resonant energies with them, and feel connected to them and feel bonded and feel like we're the same kind of energy, and we're really not. And so when you go into it with those human senses, it's actually can be very damaging to your capacity to be able to recognize the energy and the soul of that person. So the twin flames in many cases are introduced first on a soul level, spiritually, through spiritual work, through meditation and prayer, through sometimes even connecting online. You will see their photo, but you'll have already started to feel this resonant energy. You might not even be attracted to them or feel like they would be your mate, and over time you might start to really sense the energy of that soul inside and start to realize that it is a connection. I'm sorry, I have a nose itch. But anyway, that can be a really misleading thing. And again, a lot of people talk about the soul spark that you get when you meet your twin flame, and I just want to add that can happen even with soulmates. It's not necessarily, sometimes you're gonna get it, and I know this because it's happened to me, that you can meet somebody that's a soulmate and have that soul spark where you remember that your soul knew you were gonna meet that person in this reality, and it turned out to be a soulmate, not a twin flame. But that's because your soul's having a recognition of that soul, and that you guys agreed to come to this earth plane to have an experience together, so that soul spark can still happen even when it's not your twin flame. And it's very misleading. I shouldn't say misleading, it's just that those soul sparks are there for you to recognize that there's something important going on in your reality, and it doesn't necessarily have to mean that it's a twin flame. So this is why the twin flame journey can be really confusing for people, because it's a dance. It's a dance of love that your soul came to do. And a lot of people are getting really stuck on wanting to find their twin flame, as opposed to really just feeling the love and the dance of life that your soul came to have, And so as you're on your path, if you haven't been fully activated, light body, Kundalini, and twin flame activated, then just enjoy your life. It's okay that you're looking at the questions and everything, but just don't be so worried about that, and allow yourself to go through the soul lessons and the evolution and the experiences and the people and the love and the union that you have with everybody in all areas of your life, because that's really what your soul came to do. And as far as, looking at a picture and feeling resonant with somebody, pray and meditate on it. If you're looking at the photo and you feel a spark or a resonance, pray and meditate on it and allow the universe to unfold for you what is meant for you. If it's meant for you, it will show up, and if it's not meant for you anymore, it will fall apart, it will go away. And that's a beautiful thing. That's just the universe showing you that it no longer serves you and it's time for you to evolve and move on. So yes, you can definitely look at a photo and have resonance, and it could even be your twin flame, but more likely that's not going to be the case. And I just want to add this. I'm going to do a second video another time when I get a little better at the technology of adding visuals in there, but I'm still working on that. But I just want to give you a quick little bit of information that a lot of twin flames, most of them, are, when they're introduced on a soul level, a lot of times they live in different countries or different states. They're far apart from each other. They're being initiated. It's a rite of passage and an initiation on a soul level. And those souls oftentimes are taken by spirit guides, if you will, into the forest, and they are taught how to make babies without physically touching. So you're going to go through this cultivation process. You're going to go through this journey of alchemy and these lessons that are taught to the twin flames after they get initiated, after you meet them, and after you're initiated, before you really have a physical connection. Most times that's the way it works. So not always, there's always variations, but for the most part, that's generally the case for these twin flames. It's how they really go through that full soul remembrance of one another. And so when you're on the path of looking for a twin flame, just understand that take it easy. Don't be in a big rush. Pray and meditate. What's meant for you is going to be for you no matter what, when the time is right. And you don't have to worry about making it happen. You just have to trust the process and follow the guidance that you get, because it's the guidance that you get that's going to wash you through all of the stuff that's not really true to your soul. And that includes mates that aren't really the one for you. So if you can just take it easy and move your way through it and pray and meditate and keep doing the work and asking the questions and that kind of a thing, it will unfold for you. And it is a little bit illusory because, again, you can have all of those feelings. You can have soul recognition with people that are just soulmates. And so, as you're going in your journey and you feel that strong connection with somebody, write it out. Who cares if it's a twin flame or not a twin flame? If it's meant for you in your soul journey, write it out. That's what is there for you right now, for you to experience. And again, not all twin flames are meant to come together in this lifetime. You might be meant to be with a soulmate right now in this lifetime. Write it out. Who cares what the label is? That's really where a lot of people are getting in trouble on this journey, is they're getting really caught up in that label, and they think it has to be the twin flame, so they can't ever enjoy where they're at. And that's really not going to help you to evolve, because twin flames come together as they learn certain lessons about love with soulmates. So if you're trying to bypass that lesson, you're never going to get to the twin flame, because they don't let you bypass things in the spirit world. You have to learn the lessons first. So whatever it is, it's all still for your love. It's all still love, because we all love one another in the higher dimensions, and we really should be doing that here. Enjoy it. Have fun. meditate on the picture and pray on the picture if that's what you're really feeling resonant on, but don't get stuck there, and just understand that sometimes it can be a really illusory ride on the way back home. And that's the whole point of the journey, is to sift and sort and to experience different things and different people and different mates and everything else until you get the energy right. And that could take lifetimes. It does take lifetimes for some of us, and it can take decades, and it can take years, and it can take months, and it can happen in an instant. So you have to keep yourself open, and you do want to recognize the signs, but you don't want to get stuck there because it can be tricky. So just keep yourself open and keep meditating and praying on it, and just allow the flow, and what's not meant for you will fall away, so you don't have to worry about it. Okay, I hope that helps you guys. Again, my name is Ellen Red. I'm the creator of Twin Flame Initiates. I'm a Twin Flame and Ascension guide. I'm a psychic medium and a channel, and I created the page, the groups, and I work with people all the time on all kinds of different things, from twin flames to ascension to demonic energies and all of those things, because they're all related to your soul's journey and your twin flame journey, it's all connected. So if you need help or you want to do some personal one-on-one guidance, feel free to reach out to me. I'm happy to assist. I'm working on putting together more videos. For those of you that have been following me and have been aware that I recently had the surgery, I just want to thank you so much for all of the love and support you guys sent back. It was so helpful for me, and I hope you guys even see it in the video that I'm already feeling a million times better. My life force is coming back. Everything is just going smooth as silk now, and so it's just gonna get better from here, and I'll be able to put out a lot more videos. And I'm gonna do another video shortly on what I went through, because it's also related to ascension, and it's also very much connected to the divine feminine and some of the challenges that we're going through in the 3D world that are affecting the twin flames and ascension. And it happened with me, even though I had gone through 10 years of my twin flame journey and my ascension journey, I still got brought through this lesson, because that's what we're doing with ascension. We're continuously evolving year after year after year. So I'm going to be putting out another video on my Psychic Ellen Red page, which is where, if you guys aren't following that, I would strongly recommend that you do, because I do share a lot of channelings and stuff like that there. I don't share them all the time into the groups, because I know that a lot of people in the Twin Flame group aren't necessarily focused yet on ascension, even though I am strongly recommending that be your focus more so than the Twin Flames, because if you don't get the ascension right, the Twin Flames don't really work out. So I would strongly encourage you guys to follow that page, and I will be putting out a lot more information on ascension and channelings and things like that there for you if you're interested in that stuff, which again, I would strongly recommend that you get interested in it, because that's really what the twin flame journey is about. But until then, I just wanted to answer that question for you. If you guys have any more questions, feel free to email me. I know a lot of people have been having a hard time trying to get through emailing me on my Psychic Ellen Red page. I also have the Ellen Red profile, or you can just tag me on one of the posts and tell me that you were trying to reach me, or you can go to ellenred.com. Facebook this year, for some reason, has been a nightmare. It has, I've had a lot of people say they tried to get through and couldn't, and I haven't been able to email them from that page, and I've complained about it. And we're dealing with all this censorship and everything else. So I was banned for 30 days. It's kind of a crazy world right now. So if you're trying to reach me, always know that you can go to ellenred.com. You can email me at ellen@ellenred.com, or you can go to the various different pages, or you can tag me. And I also have a Special Agent Ellen page that's like a backup page. I hardly ever check it, but you can go there and leave a message if you're trying to find me, to email me to connect. Until then, I look forward to putting out a lot more videos. I'm really going to start putting a lot more out for you guys. That was always my intention when I created that group. And then I got really, 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 really bedridden. and sick. So a lot of you guys didn't know that while I was putting out all these things and all the writings, I was really sick. And I didn't know if I was going to survive that. So those that watched the video about the angel guides that came and you know, showed me that I needed to quit smoking several years ago, they also showed me this other issue kind of, and I had to work through it. So I'm going to talk about that in the next video. But again, I just wanted to answer this question. I hope it helped you guys. And again, feel free to reach out to me. I would really strongly encourage that you, you know, when you have a direct question or you really need help, to reach out to me, because there's a lot of people in different layers of the journey, and some are seeing things from a third dimensional perspective and so on and so forth. So, you know, just know that if you really need help, feel free to reach out to me, okay? And namaste.